And speaking of President Trump, he's going to meet with top military leaders at the White House to talk about options for Iran as protests continue and the death toll continues to rise.
Oh, it's getting close to 1,000 protesters killed. Doug is down in D.C. now. Doug.
Military intervention in Iran is not certain, but the administration is saying that nothing right now is off the table.
Iran's government has tried for weeks now to quell the growing protest movement fueled by economic unrest. The heavy-handed response has reportedly killed hundreds.
Airstrikes would be one of the many options that are on the table for the commander-in-chief.
At the White House today, they're talking about options, with the president sitting down with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Pentagon brass. But don't expect a public declaration.
And so what President Trump will do next, only he knows, so the world will have to keep waiting and guessing.
The U.S. government has a clear warning for any citizens in Iran. Leave Iran now. Have a plan for departing Iran that does not rely on U.S. government help. And yesterday, the president announced a new 25% tariff on countries that trade with Iran. The Iranian regime has been here before, but this could be a tipping point.
You're looking at a doomed regime. It's just a question of whether change occurs because the regime decides it must change itself to survive, or the people change it, or change occurs because of U.S. military action.
But if the U.S. intervenes, the president may have a tough time selling it to many of his supporters who reject foreign entanglements.
The more isolationist MAGA base is going to need to be really pulled along to help them understand why the U.S. is getting involved in this way in the Middle East.
And through all of this tension, there is still the possibility of talks with Iran. The government there has apparently expressed a willingness to negotiate. Mike and Alex.
All right. It's just something going on in every part of the world every day.
That's what it seems like.
Thank you, Doug. Well,